Since we've had a few people ask how contactors and relays work, I wanted to take a short moment and explain how they operate. A contactor and a relay is basically the same thing, just the function is a little bit, like the design is a little bit different, but they basically do the same thing. And the way they operate, it's almost like a light switch that's remote controlled. So on a light switch, you would just flip the switch. On a contactor, how this would work is you push this in, that's your light switch basically. That's your activating the light switch by pushing this in. So you have your line voltage, your high voltage, 120, 208, 230, whatever it is, 460, coming in on one side. And then with this in this position, there's no power going through. But if you push this in, you have little contacts inside that then close the connection between here and here. And then you get the voltage. The voltage is coming in on the bottom. So once you press this in, the voltage goes here and travels and activates the compressor. And the way this is activated, in the back here, you have a coil. You have a copper coil. And here you have your control voltage, which is your 24 volts that's coming from the board. This is your second stage cooling. So once the thermostat sends 24 volts here, it goes here, and this one goes back to common, which energizes the coil in the back. And there is a plate in the back here that's metal. So once this energizes, it becomes a magnet, which is also why it's called an electromagnetic coil, because you energize it with electricity and it becomes magnetic, which then pushes this in and closes the contact here and allows for the compressor to turn on. That's the basic operation. I hope that makes sense. I hope you can visualize it with me just pointing at these things. If you have specific questions, let me know, because then I can better tailor make the videos for what your specific question is, and I can answer those.